Good morning, good afternoon, and welcome back to day 63 of watching Chickies, the daily live stream here on Reddit, in which we watch the lives and development of these 3 young chickens. And we had to make a part 2 because, well, we had another little crash. And we occasionally get crashes here on our pan. And hello there, Michael Green 25. But you know, these are just one of the things you have to get used to on our pan. Especially if you are an Android user. And Michael Green 25, yes, you are the first for this second part. And oh my Kai, well, thank you for the compliment. They are quite pretty little chickens. Right here in gray, we have our little Stormy, who is a silky chicken. And right here in black, we have our lovely ayam cemeni chicken named Braveheart. And then right here on my shoulder, we have our lovely onagadori named Kagome. And the onagadori is an endangered breed of chicken from Japan. There we go. There we go, little Kagome. And she is just as pleased as can be up here on Dad's shoulder. Oh, and Store-bought is fine 12. Thank you for the heartwarming award. That is much appreciated. And it always is a little bit heartwarming to see some little chickens there just chilling out with their adoptive chicken parents. And my partner Lauren and myself got these little chickens 63 days ago today. And they have just been doing so well. They are growing more and more each day. And they are just lovely little creatures to be around. Isn't that right, Kagome? Yeah? Oh dear, are you trying to clean Dad? With a little bit of preening there. Oh my, oh my. Yeah? Am I not clean to your specifications? You're inspecting each part of my shirt. Oh my. Oh, well, oh my Kai, we have been doing our best to hand raise all of these little chickens, and as a result, they are as sweet as can be. We pick them up multiple times a day, and we give them little pets. And all of them, kind of enjoy perching on us, and they enjoy getting some pets. And hopefully, because we've put in all of this time with them, that's going to be carrying over to when they're lovely, full-grown chickens. Oh, and hello there, Stormy. You and your fuzzy little tail right there. Back when the silkie chickens were first introduced to Europe from China in the Middle Ages, you would often see them at sideshows, and people would claim that silkie chickens were actually crossbreeds between regular chickens and rabbits. And part of the reason they believe that is because these feathers definitely look fur-like, and of course, at the end, they have these fluffy cottontail butts that look so much like a rabbit's. Lovely. Oh, and hello there, weirdest man. And then the ayam cemeni here. Well, this is a breed that came from Southeast Asia. And, even to this day, you can see a few of them running around wild on some of the islands there. And, they have this mutation, that they have this black pigmentation that goes all the way down to their very organs. I know some places do serve them for meals because of their unique black flesh, but we don't ever have to worry about that for Braveheart because our little Braveheart will be with us always. We are not going to eat any of our lovely little chickens. They are going to live long, happy, and healthy lives, if I have anything to say about it. And they've kind of already gone through their little pancakes there. And they were pecking off all of the little sesame seeds we put on top. And they were eating the little dollops of yogurt that we put on top as well. In fact, our little Braveheart practically ate all of the sesame seeds by herself. Just gorging yourself there, Braveheart. Oh, playing coy now, huh? That's all right. That's all right. So, if Weirdest Man's asking about these holes next to Braveheart's eyes, those are basically where their ears are. That's where they hear out of. Yeah, that's where you hear. Right there. Right there. Lovely. Hello there. And little Dutch pancakes, yes. And are you happy there, Stormy? You're giving us all a bit of a look right there. Yeah? I love your little mohawk. Even though it's looking more and more certain with each passing day that you might be a rooster in disguise. If we look at Stormy's little fluffy butt here, we can see some new, darker tail feathers coming in through all of the fluff. So that's an interesting sight there. And thank you for just letting me examine that. And I could give a little boop to Stormy. Boop. There you go. There you go, little Stormy. Lovely, 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 lovely chickens. Yes. Well, I think I might put you guys down in a second. Terracotta possum. Last week we took the little chickens to the vet, and the vet was about 80% sure that the chickens were female, but she said we couldn't be entirely sure without a blood test, or to wait until they get to about 6 months of age. And then the day after that, we had our little Stormy kind of crow in our presence. And then since then, we have been watching little Stormy pretty carefully. And Stormy is kind of walking around a bit like a rooster. She's starting to display some of the rooster-like behaviors. So there is a chance that our smallest chicken here could end up becoming our one male of the flock. And February Monster, you are correct. The vet is an unaccredited professional chicken sexer. She did admit to me herself that she did not have the qualifications of being a chicken sexer. And, you know, she said she couldn't be as sure as a chicken sexer would be. And I have been watching Braveheart's behavior since then. And like Kagome, Braveheart walks with her head down a bit more, and she does seem to have a lot more of those hen-like qualities. So just because Braveheart is the biggest, you know, I guess doesn't mean that she's going to be the rooster. And in fact, it looks like it's the reverse in this situation. And here, come on guys, let's go see if you want any more pancakes. Okay. There we go. There we go, Braveheart. Let's see. Little hump. And let's get our little... Oh dear. Trying to flap all about there. And we can see the upright walk that our little Stormy has. She's really lifting up her head quite a bit. Oh, and I think, Kagome might have just pooped down my back. Oh dear. Was that true, Kagome? Was that true? Did you poop on my back? Well, nothing seems to be coming out, so I'm not sure. What's that, Kagome? What's that? You want to go down? Come here. There you go. There you go, Kagome. And there, look, all the pancakes are yours. Oh, was that a little tail wag from Kagome for a second? I do love it when she wags her little tail. Lovely, lovely, lovely. There you go, guys. There you go. Did you find all of the little bits of yogurt right there on the pancakes? Yeah? Oh my. You are so tall there, Braveheart. Look, your head basically comes to the top of this little fence. You're all so big. My fuzzy little dinosaurs. Yeah? What, you wanted to snuggle more with Dad? Well, walking around can always help get the blood pumping. Oh, you flipped over some of the pancakes so you can't see the yogurt on the other side. Ooh, that's the love of yogurt there. There you go. Yeah, just give him a few little pecks. Lovely. Oh, there we go. She's found the yogurt on top of the pancakes there, and Kagome is really having at them. I knew putting a little bit of yogurt on top would attract the chickens to them, and hopefully they get a few bites of the actual pancakes themselves. Let me try to turn over a few more. And just put them out for them. There you go. And a whole bunch of chickens eating some pancakes. A lovelier sight I have not yet seen today. Happy birthday to our pan. There you go. Even Stormy's trying out some of them now. And Popeye India. Yes, these chickens are members of the family and friends for life. All three of them are different breeds. The black one is an ayam cemeni named Braveheart. The gray one is a silkie chicken named Stormy. And the gold and the brown one is our onagadori named Kagome. And the onagadori is an endangered Japanese breed of chicken that is well known for its long tail that it ends up growing when they are roosters. Oh, and it seems our little Braveheart there stole an entire pancake. Oh my. Oh, you're eating all of that lovely yogurt on top there. Do you want me to flip it over for you? Here you go. There you go. And Popeye India. No, all of these chickens are very friendly. They don't attack anybody, really. They like people. They've met, you know, my parents. They've met a few other people from the neighborhood, and they're very friendly chickens. They've all been hand raised, and yeah, they're all doing quite lovely. So frequent current 935. Well, according to the vet, she is about 80% sure that all of these chickens are hens, though our little Silkie has been displaying a few rooster-like behaviors, and roosters can be notoriously hard to tell what their gender is until they're about 6 months to 8 months old. And for those of you just tuning in, welcome to Watching Chickies, the daily live stream here on Reddit, in which we watch the lives and development of these 3 young chickens. In brown and gold, we have our onagadori, named Kagome. In gray, we have our little silkie, named Stormy. And in black, we have our ayam cemeni, named Braveheart. And all of these guys here have been enjoying their little pancakes. And Fatimo, you don't need to worry. These floors right here are actually a laminate that are made to look like wood. So, you know, it's pretty easy to clean up. We just use a broom about twice a day and then a steam mop. And we have been doing these streams for all 63 days of these chickens' lives. And now they are all 63 days old. And we upload all of these streams to our YouTube channel called Watching Chickies. And there's a link to it in my description, as well as a link to our Instagram and our Patreon. And I'd like to use this opportunity to thank our lovely Patreons, Gamers Playing, Memento Mori, Lucidity, Zanfei, Terror Birdie, Kate, and the Foley family for their continued support. And our Aurora Borealis, well, we have already started to move them outside. They spend their days out in their outdoor coop, and we bring them inside for these streams and during the night. They are going to be sleeping outside once they are fully grown. And communism. Thank you for the Take My Energy Award. And Tin Hawk, thank you for the Take My Energy Award. And Phyllides they don't need soil underneath them all the time. They have bedding material here, but they do go outside as well. And for those of you who might have missed it before, we have a black ayam cemeni here named Braveheart. In gray, we have our little silkie named Stormy. And in brown and gold, we have our onagadori named Kagome. Oh, and peas kunk. Well, yes, we repurposed these cubbies as their indoor little chicken coop for when they are doing these streams and for their sleeping needs. So the white poof on Stormy's butt is simply part of her tail. She has some new black bits coming in the tail, but she's always had that little bit of white underneath. And our pancake day is just to celebrate the 1 year anniversary of our pan. So we made the little chickens some little pancakes, and yeah, we topped it with a little bit of yogurt and some sesame seeds, and they seemed to enjoy them. And there we go. And yeah, all of these, this isn't actual floorboards. This is a laminate, which is very easy to clean. So there you go. And we are certainly not renters. This is our house. And this is just in our basement, their nice little chicken area. Oh, lovely. So, again, just for the floors themselves basically are plastic. They're a laminate, easy to clean. And the chickens are just in our house for these streams. And, you know, just because they're not fully grown yet, there are a few predators outside in the form of local neighborhood cats, foxes, raccoons. At this size, even some of the bigger gray squirrels can actually be a danger. And Allie B88, I have heard a couple more squawks from Stormy, but as we can see here for Stormy, she is standing a lot more upright these days, much like a rooster would. Oh, and Bertha's murder. I'm sorry that raccoons got your brother's chickens. That's very sad. And Ara Brazilian guy, well, you have been tricked as well. These are not actual wooden floors, they are a laminate, which is quite easy to clean. And Sir Yomo 1, right there, our little Stormy is a silkie chicken who may or may not be a rooster from how we're seeing, you know, her stand up like that. It's a very rooster-like stance. As we can see from the others, they kind of walk with their heads a bit further down, which is a lot more hen-like. Are you the little rooster there, Stormy? Oh my. And for them, these pancakes are so large, but for me, well, they're so tiny. Yes, 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 you can have little pancakes. You're eating all of the yogurt off of it. Oh my. Hand feeding. Some chicken, some pancakes. Absolutely lovely. And, cetriox. The reason that you sometimes see them sort of scraping their beak on the floor is simply because they're trying to get the little bits of the yogurt off the side of their beak. There we go. Oh, and this was turned upside down. Ooh, there you go. There's a lot of yogurt on this one there, Kagome, if you want that one. Oh, lovely. Oh dear, oh dear. Ruby Nightshade. There are some people out there that do keep indoor chickens. One of the breeds that you could theoretically have as an indoor chicken pretty easily because of the size is a silkie chicken, like you see here, this fuzzy little chicken, because their max size is generally about 3 to 4 pounds. The only thing is you need to do a lot of research to see if they're allowed in your area and to see about, you know, if you can fulfill all of their needs. Oh, and Ahiro no Inu. Thank you for the Platinum Award and the message, I always enjoy you and your lovely chickens. Well, thank you so much. And yes, I would recommend that when you get chickens that you get at least about 3 of them, because they can get quite lonely if you only get one, because, you know, you're going to end up leaving that chicken alone sometimes, and that chicken can get a bit depressed if they're all by themselves. Oh, lovely. And you know, there are some challenges if you're going to be raising roosters. First of all, you're going to have to see if they're allowed in your area. Many places actually outlaw owning roosters if you live in the suburbs or you live in the city. If you get multiple roosters, you can get into a situation where they can end up fighting each other, and that can be quite awful. You don't really want that. But, you know, having a rooster can be quite nice for a little flock because they are another layer of defense. They can help defend your little flock against any potential predators, and, you know, they can help keep the group together and then also provide your flock with some future babies. Because, you know, if your hens don't have any roosters, then you will never have any little chicks in the future because, you know, there's no rooster to impregnate the hen. And, you know, different roosters can be more friendly than others. Generally speaking, when a rooster is younger, it will tend to be a lot friendlier. But then, once they get a bit older, the hormones tend to kick in, and they get a little bit more aloof. And we've had these chickens now for 63 days. They've graduated from their brooder, and now they're in here in their indoor play area for these broadcasts and to sleep during the night. During the day, we take them to their outdoor coop to play. We would do these broadcasts outside, but you know, our internet connection is not stable enough outside to do these live streams, so this is our compromise. And so, for those of you who might have missed it, the black chicken right there is our ayam cemeni chicken named Braveheart. The brown and gold one is our onagadori named Kagome. And the gray one is our little silkie named Stormy. And all of these chickens are 63 days old. And, you know, they are quite lovely. And all of these little chickens have been doing so well. They went to the vet's office last week. They got a clean bill of health. And she suspected that all of them were hens, though our little Stormy lately has been getting some rooster behavior. Oh, and one Disco Stew, thank you for the Wholesome Award. And Lucidity 89, well, thank you for the Faith in Humanity Restored Award. They are both very much appreciated. And good night, Angel G. Well, a typical day for us and the chickens. Waking up in the morning, we come down here and we wake up the little chickens. We turn on their light. We give them a bit of breakfast. We do a bit of cleanup in here. We bring them out for a couple of hours to the coop, depending on the weather. And then around 12, we bring them back inside for that day's broadcast. We do our little broadcast, and then we pick up the chickens. We bring them back to their outdoor coop, and we let them be outside for a few hours, get to enjoy being in the grass, eating some bugs, and just being themselves. And then we bring them in during the night where they can sleep in here. We make sure everything is clean once more, and then we turn out the light for them when the sun goes down. Oh, hello there, Kagome. Oh, and Pasco too. Thank you for the excellent award. That is much appreciated. And all of these guys are 63 days old, and they've just been doing so well, and they really have impressed me with their personalities. Oh, Stormy, just laying down and, eating while you're laying down. Are you trying to make sure that all of the food is yours? You're being a little territorial there, Stormy. Oh my. Oh, and Rubbish, thank you for the hugs. And Arathora, thank you for the platinum. That is much appreciated in both instances there. And yes, they are all definitely getting to be so big. We did today's weigh-in, and today's weigh-in had Braveheart go up 8 grams, Kagome up 11, and Stormy up 7 grams. So all of them have just done so well today, so well. And you know what, Stormy? How about you move just a little bit? And I'm going to be putting some more crumbles. There we go. There we go. And we do have a YouTube channel called Watching Chickies, in which we upload all of these streams. And, if you want to see the chickens from day one, when they were just tiny little balls of fluff that could all 3 of them fit in my hand at once, to the glorious young chickens you see today, going to our YouTube channel, Watching Chickies, is a way to see that. And if you enjoy this content, liking and subscribing can always help us out as well. Lovely peeps. Oh, and Jen Marshall, you don't need to worry about my floor. The floor is not actual wood. It is a linoleum. And we brush it, and then we steam mop it about twice a day. So it is no worries at all. And all of these little chickens, ooh, there's a conversation going on there. Oh my. What are you guys saying? Oh, and Melanie, I can definitely give Stormy a little pet. There you go. There you go, Stormy. Peep, peep, peep. Oh, and ZRHBC, thank you for the coin gift award. That is much appreciated. Oh, and our little Stormy is just kind of looking at the others who jumped up. And, what does Braveheart have? A worm? Well, I don't see any worms here. Oh, and DZ Dan 4, thank you for the Plus Up award. Oh, a lovely little tail wag there from our Kagome. And having a nice little drink of water there, our little Stormy. Yes, and all of these little chickens are members of our family and friends for life. And these chickens will be going to their outdoor coop in a little bit after this broadcast. Oh, what are you doing, Braveheart? Are you trying to break out? Oh dear. And Afro Latinx Platinum, thank you for the Wholesome Award. Oh, and ZRHBC, thank you for the Platinum. Happy Cake Day. And, oh! Well, that was a way to try to get up to the 2nd level. We saw our little Stormy try to do a double jump there. Oh my, oh my. Oh, and ZRHBC, thank you for the Honor Platinum Award. And you know, Stormy, you tried to do a double jump to get up to Kagome, so I'm gonna help you out. Oh, and ZRHBC, thank you for the 2 golds. Oh my. Here, little Stormy, here. Dad will help you. Dad will always help. There you go. There you go. Oh, and 2 more golds from ZRHBC. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Oh, And there you go, Braveheart. And another gold from ZRHVC. And one from Pasco, too. And Akira Lover 666 wants the chickens to know that they love them. Oh my, I'm Braveheart, such a daredevil today. And you know, a good way of supporting the stream is definitely checking out our YouTube channel called Watching Chickies, liking and subscribing there. And ZRHVC, thank you for the coin gift. And Noyu, thank you for the wearing is caring. And AliB88, I've come into the room and found them perched before last night when we were turning off the light for them to go to bed. Both of Kagome and Braveheart were actually perched up here. And right here before you, you know, you see in brown and gold our onagadori chicken. You see a ayam cemeni chicken here in black, and then our little silkie chicken in gray. And all of them are just kind of peeping around and enjoying themselves before we bring them outside for the day. They had their pancakes before, the majority of which are now just kind of on the floor. And I'll just pick them up and put them back here. Oh, but Braveheart, this one still has quite a few of your favorite sesame seeds. Want to give it a shot? Yes? Oh, Kagome, do you want to have it? Oh, Stormy does. Stormy loves yogurt. Oh, Kagome had some. There you go. Oh, lovely, Stormy. Lovely. Just having a bit of pancake time with Dad. Lovely. And good night, Angel G. These are our first chickens, though my uncle and I've had some friends have raised chickens before. And all of these chickens are members of our family and friends for life, so they will never ever be eaten. We want them to live long, happy, and healthy lives. Oh, and Riboflavinator, thank you for the Wholesome Award. That is much appreciated, and the second Wholesome Award. And they all do kind of like to flock together there and just kind of have their cuddle time when they take their naps. Oh, it's nice to see you guys eating together as well. Lovely. All taking your little bites of the pancake. And so even calm. The black one is our ayam cemeni chicken. The gold and brown one is our onagadori chicken. And the gray one is our silkie chicken. And alright, already 100. We have actually already been bringing them outside. After this broadcast, they're going to be going outside into their regular outdoor coop. We do these broadcasts inside because we have the internet signal strength here that we can continue to do these live streams. When we go outside, we lose that signal strength. So, you know, this is our compromise. We bring the chickens back inside to sleep, and we will be doing that until they're full grown. But then they will be sleeping outside as well once they are full grown. Oh, and Annie 4711, thank you for the Heartwarming Award. And DMAO27, these three are our first ever chickens. So we are just trying to make sure that they grow up nice, happy, and healthy. Oh, and Akira Lover 666 asks, how do you feel about Sabrite chickens? I hope I pronounced that correctly. They plan to adopt one when they have their own place. Well, I'd have to do my research about that breed. I am not as familiar with them, but I'm sure they are lovely chickens. Oh, and Timely Curve 6940. Thank you for the Hugs Award. Oh, lovely. And lots of chicken cuddling going on here. And you know, we're just here in watching Chickies, the daily live stream here on Reddit, all about the lives and development of these 3 young chickens, who are all now 63 days old, and they had their little share of pancakes today. And little track 8010, yes, right there. Our Kagome does have a bit of a long tail. She is an onagadori, so that is to be expected. Their breeds are quite known for the long tails that they produce. And all of these chickens right now, Chickater, are actually in the nutmeg state of Connecticut. You might be able to get all of these breeds within the UK. We have here in black our ayam cemeni chicken named Braveheart. In brown and gold, we have our onagadori, which is an endangered breed of chicken from Japan. And then our little silkie named Stormy. Though, you know, in the future, there might be a chance that, you know, of going to the UK. I am also a UK citizen. My sister currently lives in Edinburgh. And, you know, I'd have to, in that case, look to see if I could bring all 3 of these little chickens with us. But I'm sure I would find a way to do that. I wonder how you guys would like flying in the plane. You know, you've already done that once through the US Postal Service. Yes, you did. Oh, and routine item 6516. Thank you for the hugs. And Chikater, well, you know, I am currently 34 years old, and the chickens are 63 days old. Oh, well, AliB88, thank you. It's really heartwarming to know that these chickens have been a bright spot for you. And, you know, I love just sharing a little piece of their day with all of you guys here on Reddit, and then later on YouTube. Oh, and Tiny Mini Pixel, thank you for the Heartwarming Award. It is much appreciated. And Pro Turtle 46, well, we should be expecting all of these little chickens to live at the very least for 12 years, though I'm hoping for, you know, more than that. I will be doing my best to make sure that they live long, happy, and healthy lives. And Lucidity89, thank you for the Buff Doge Award. Oh my, such a buff award. Lovely. And yep, we are inside our home right here. They are in their little play area here in the basement. And then right after the broadcast today, they will be going out to their outdoor coop to spend the rest of their day. And all of them are 63 days old. They like to have these little sort of cat naps during the day, but they do sleep through the night as well. At the moment, it looks like it's pretty certain that our Braveheart and our Kagome here are hens. Though, you know, our little silky Stormy has been behaving a little bit like a rooster lately, which is a bit odd. And 1T Sam 1R, 1T Sam 1. Thank you for the I'd Like to Thank award, and I'd like to thank you. And Bob Ross videos are always lovely, calming times. And I definitely do find these streaming sessions to be one of the nicest parts of my day. Just watching the chickies relax and be themselves. It's hard to be sad, mad, or feel even a little bit bad when watching these little chickies just go about their day. And they are so cute today. They are 63 days old and doing so well. All of them gained a bit of weight, but that is good because all of them are growing little chicks. And Game 6, chickens can indeed eat eggs. Eggs are actually a very healthy food for chickens, but if you're ever planning on feeding your chicken eggs, I would make the recommendation that you hard boil them and that you cut them up into very fine pieces. You don't ever really want to serve your chickens raw eggs because then they will start to associate their own eggs once they start to lay with food, and they'll start breaking open their own eggs to eat them. But if you serve them eggs hard boiled, they will just think it's a nice treat that you're giving them. And it's not a form of cannibalism because the eggs that you're serving them would never have been a chicken in the first place because they were never fertilized. And all chickens, their first meal tends to be the leavings of their own eggs in the first place, which is one of the reasons why a little chick doesn't need to eat or drink any water for the first 2 to 3 days of their lives. And I talk like this as a way of keeping the chickens nice and calm. I don't want to stress them out when I'm with them. And, they kind of respond to it. They can sometimes fall asleep to my voice, and I think it just keeps them nice and balanced. And OK Boomer wants me to tell these chickens that they're good girls, and you are very good girls there. And even you, Stormy, if you turn out to be a rooster, then you can be the bestest boy. And the chickens sometimes do run around. And yes, Lucidity, sometimes some people do call me Burb Ross. And Typhoo. Generally speaking, the chickens don't stink. We make sure to brush and then steam mop the floors about twice a day. They're all 63 days old now. And because we do all of this cleaning, there isn't really too much of any sort of smell. If they have any particular bad poops, we can clean things out and then open the window and everything is back to normal. Oh, lovely. And Stormy does have quite a cute little floof on top of her head. Hello there, Stormy. Hello. And I absolutely adore her cottontail here. Oh, Braveheart, you're stepping on Kagome. There's a thing called being too close. Oh, you wanted to use our little Stormy's floof as a little pillow there. Oh my. And Typhoo, it's notoriously hard to sex a silkie, except if you're doing a blood test. With all of their floof, it's hard to find any of those gender-specific characteristics, but she has been displaying a little bit of rooster behavior. We'll know for sure once she gets to about 6 months of age. And Moss Piggy, well, all of them are different breeds, so technically none of them are actually, related by blood. But, They are the only other chickens that they've ever seen. They were all hatched on the same day, and since then, they've been together their whole lives. There we go. And McBalls, well, chickens have a thing called a cloaca, which is different from mammals. Both the females and males have the same thing, and they can be pretty hard to tell apart, except for those people who tend to work in these big chicken farms that are called chicken sexers. They tend to go through like hundreds or even thousands of chickens every day and try to determine whether or not they are male or female. And even these people that do it as a full-time job really just get it right maybe 90% of the time. And Chicater, no, I'm not in Canada. I'm in Connecticut, which is in the northeast of the United States. We border New York and Massachusetts and Rhode Island. We are a little box-shaped state with a tiny little panhandle. There you go. There you go. And the bootlegged, yes, all of these chickens have gone outside, and in fact, they will be going outside again today. And right after the broadcast, they're going right back into their outdoor coop to have some more fun. Lovely. Oh, and goodbye, Allie B. Have a lovely day. There we go. There we go. And Tai Fu, well, maybe in a few days we can give them a hard-boiled egg. We've done that before on one of the other streams. It could be quite a nutritious snack to give to the little chickens, and they did quite like it last time. And Moss Piggy asks, do you have other chickens? Are these your first? And yes, these are our first chickens. And they're all lovely little members of our family and friends for life. And Sick Paul asks, do you profit off of them or just keep them as pets? And they are just pets. We're not planning on selling eggs or anything. And doing these streams is just something that kind of developed over time, and I wasn't really anticipating in the first place. But now there's some of the nicest parts of my day. Lovely. And some chickens can eat mice, like some people have pointed out on the stream. Chickens will definitely eat lots of bugs. These chickens were eating lots of mosquitoes yesterday, which I was quite pleased by. And, okay, Boomer, well, they are actually saying lots of different things with their chirps. They can be saying hi to each other. They can alert themselves to food. I've even heard them make little specific chirps when I enter the room. And, cadence is clear. We have cleared up the yard, and the chickens have been out in their outdoor coop each day. We only bring them inside now for these streams and right before bed so they could sleep here. We are still a little bit worried about their size, just in case anything bad happened. We want them to be... Ooh, Braveheart, you stepped on Kagome. Oh dear, oh dear. Lovely. And And the bootlegged, yep, eggs won't turn into chicks unless fertilized by a rooster. And Chicater, well, you know, I am a professional background actor for a living. I am part of the organization known as SAG-AFTRA. And during this pandemic, I had quite a bit less work. So I had time to finally, fulfill one of my little dreams and actually get these chickens. And I've been wanting to get some chickens ever since seeing my uncle raise chickens, ducks, and a variety of different animals. And around our area, we do have foxes, we have raccoons, we have some really big, aggressive gray squirrels around here that have even chewed through our garbage cans and recycling bins. And we also do have a few neighborhood cats. So I really want these chickens to be fully grown before they, sleep outside on their own. And Charles Blue, they are not laying eggs yet. They need to be about 6 months or so to be able to get to that point. Sorry, the chat went a bit too fast and I missed some things. Oh, and Stormcur, I'm very sorry that your chicken Peaches died. I hope you remember all of the nice and lovely times that you had together. Oh, and thank you for the award there. Sorry, the stream went too fast and I couldn't really see it. Oh, a yummy award.